Let's continue on to Murdenhall. And hopefully we're not going to meet any more, because we just have 3 men capable of battle. Also, I don't have my medic with me. Oh god! Fuck. Okay. Okay. What the hell did I just say? What the hell did I just say? So, which one's the first aid? I don't think I have first aid. Oh wow, what? I've recovered 3 hit points. Okay. Okay, Benji. Well, this is gonna be horrible. Okay, why didn't I, hit anybody? There. Oh, fuck, they've brought out their... Come on. Just gotta kill a few of them so we can leave. No, nothing? Okay. Not enough. Is my horse okay? My horse is retarded, I think. This was not my idea, Thorn. This 3 against 60 was not my idea. My horse is... I don't know if it's okay. It's very slow compared to the rest of the horses that I had, even though it's supposed to have over 40 speed. That was supposed to hit. Not gonna lie. Hey, look! A distraction! Fuck nuggets. I am gonna fall, and I'm gonna be pissed. And I'm gonna cry. Oh boy. Feel like it's okay. Okay, we've killed 7 of them. We can leave now. Great. Run away. In hilarious fashion. Oh boy. Were those? No. Thank you. Good. Well, we lived. And that's good. What's my opinion on those paladins in Perisno? You helped them out in a scuffle, and that armor of theirs looked pretty insane. Are you talking about... Which paladins, my man? Are you talking about the Falcon Order, these guys? A Realm of the Falcon? Or are you talking about the Paladins of Light that are in these territories? Because those guys are apparently good people that you don't have to wage war against. You can if you want their unique spawn, but there's really no point to it. What do we got here? Knights. Actually, you know what? Doesn't matter what they got here, because I am on my way of getting myself a good weapon. Oh, Remus, you're here. Remus has a very, very long story, and if I'm going to read that story, I'm probably going to have a sore throat afterwards. So... what I recommend for you guys is we're going to talk with Remus, and then you guys will pause and read each bit, because it takes too long. So, hello there, traveler. We meet again. Wait, what? We've already talked with him, huh? Well, as I said, if you want to reread, pause, because I'm going to let it for a second each time so you guys can read. There. And we also receive a quest to visit the Duke that helped him get better. Silvethiel? No. Arcanus? Definitely no. This is one of our boys. Arcanus is the strongest companion in the game. He requires 100k to hire him. Once we have him, we practically have our army ready to level up at a moment's notice, no fucks given. He's level 60 and he has 10 trainer. I'm glad to hear it, Thorn. I'm glad to hear it. Book Merchant, Wandering Troubadour. Teach me any poems? Yeah, fuck yeah, teach me that. That's some good poem shit right there. Yeah. Alrighty then, let me just... drink some water. And now, let's go further south to, well, in this case, Bulgan. And, oh wow, we have now 5 people capable of battle. That's a good progress. Yeah, I was afraid of that too, Des. I was afraid of that too, but you know, in that situation, I can't be afraid that my shield is gonna go out. I have to fight like... I'll have, like, that shield is invincible. I have to fight, like, with that in mind. And once it breaks, you automatically think, okay, I don't have a shield anymore. I gotta go into dodge arrows mode, like I do in tournaments. So, practically, as soon as the enemy aims his arrows, you take a step to the right or a step to the left, and he will most likely miss. Just gotta keep a cool head upon you, and keep on going. Draharan Desert Bowmen, which are most likely faster than me. Thank God that we've reached this location in time. No, it's not. It's not. It's actually quite easy to dodge arrows when you don't have a shield. You just gotta know the movement. Entertainment Guildsman, former ruler, we already talked with that man. Traveler, ransom broker. I think I have to... Do I have to ransom any of my boys? No, I don't. Good. Let's wait here for some time so those deserters can walk away. Perfect. And now, go southwards. Also, need to remember that there's a Volheader landing over there. We're gonna have to return for that one and take its soul. Next up, we're gonna go to Crane. Oh, hello? Oh my goodness, they're fast. I'll have to wait here for a little bit more time. And now, make a run for it to the south. Oh shit! No thank you. I ain't buying what you're selling, my friend. I ain't buying what you're selling. How did driving school go? Could not finish it yet in 1 week, my man. Could not finish it. I'll have to... Fuck nuggets? I'll have to go back in a couple of weeks to my hometown to finish driving school. What you gonna do, my man? What you gonna do? But until then, we are back in action. The bad slaver kind, Thorn. They're slavers. They're practically the Singalians, but in this world. The Singalians from Pendor, but in Perisno. Nothing, you know. Oh my god, they are so different. Kind of deal. Check the tavern. What do we got here? Tavern Shopper, Entertainer, Wandering a Sheik, Ransom Broker Dietrich, and Mercenary Stalker. I don't think I have money for Dietrich. I'm not sure how much money he requires. Let me check. So, what you been doing since our last encounter? Yeah, can't afford him at the moment, so no point. Let's go to Arish now. And since we're going to Arish, of course, we are going to grab ourselves some of that good salt. It'll be fun. Didn't have time. Weather was also an issue, Des. Weather was also an issue. There were days where we just couldn't drive because of the snow. So it was simply a question of not enough time to do what we've planned on doing. It is winter. Wonderland, so what you gonna do? Hello, RZ. Welcome back, dude. What's up? And thank you. Slyther, the executive producer. Perfect. I completely forgot that this kid was helping us out. Did I plan on doing something with you? Did I plan on making you a certain type of character? Could make you into my Pathfinder. Okay, Okay, it seems I was planning on making you into my Pathfinder. Great. Great. Good. That means you need to go down here into the Archer Division, and I'm going to be taking that horse from you. Oh yes, because I like taking horses from people. It's like stealing candy from a baby. And now, to Arish we go. No, not really, Thorn. Not really feeling very, very confident in my driving abilities yet. I'm a little bit scared. A little bit scared being behind the wheel. You passed your Sithology exam? I'm sorry, what is that exam? Or is it, what does that stand for? I've already checked, Benji, if I can ransom my companions. They are not prisoners anywhere. Thrak is here. Did we read Thrak's story? Yes, we did read Thrak's story. 7.5k. I'm sorry, man, not yet. I can't afford you yet. I can still use the money to build other stuff. Already know this poem. So this is not the location. That means if it's not here, it's westwards. How much for the salt? Large bags are 232. Normal bags are 122. Okay. 122. We gotta check the surrounding villages for good prices on salt as well. Or not. Or they're not gonna have any salt whatsoever. And it's knowledge about cells and organs, their structure and functions. Oh, okay, RZ, awesome. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear that you passed your Sithology exam. Oh, mon dieu goodness. That is incredibly cheap. Gonna go to Kasari as well, and from there to Amarna and, well, Zala and then Amarna. Experience the same thing with mine. You're sure you will gain confidence with some practice. That's the idea, my man. That's the idea. Idea. Gaining confidence through practice will be good. Okay. Zalia and then Amarna. Hopefully Zalia is going to have some good stuff for me too. Ooh, and there's your expensive salt of the day, which I'm not going to be buying. No, thank you. You don't have to buy salt blindly, or you're going to be having yourself a bad day. Quite a bad day. Kipped Empire Spiked Fighting Hammer. I'd like myself a Fighting Hammer, but don't think I'm going to be getting lucky. Yeah. Salt in Amarna and the villages, around Amarna is not a good idea. Traveler, target, ransom broker, a refugee, tavern shopkeeper, commander Schnitzy Puff, and an entertainment guildsman. But we gotta talk with target. Good day, my lord. Yes, you are. I have the book and the lyre. Excellent. You've done a great job. Here, let me take those. Aren't you gonna tell me where the sword is now? Ha, of course. I have it right here with me. What? You mean to tell me that I went on this wild goose chase to find those two relics just for some sort of test that you concocted? Indeed. These two relics are going to be useful for me in my research for the Kingslayer, but they do not provide the answers to where Kingslayer is simply because I have it right here. I did what I did as a test for you. I wanted to see what type of warrior this generation had. You've still done a great favor for me, Revol. You brought me two important relics. As your payment, I shall give you the Kingslayer. Plot twist, motherfuckers! And someday, you will be the one people write stories about. I have great hopes for you and with you. Perfect. And we've got ourselves the Kingslayer, which is quite a strongy, powerful sword. So it has 57 cutting damage, 117 weapon reach, speed rating 110. Why, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. I don't think that's a good idea, RZ. You still need to learn to drive, but you're a bit scared, and don't trust yourself as you feel like you don't have a common sense smarts when it comes to driving, which is the reason you stopped learning when you had a permit when you were 16. I see. Kind of have the same reasoning, Des, but I am a married man now. We will want to have kids eventually, so I have to learn. that's the gist of it. I have to learn. I'll have to have the means of taking my kid to the hospital if, my God, if there's ever a need be to do so. I can't wait for a taxi in those scenarios. Heavens forbid that's going to happen. But I have to be ready in that case. So, yeah, it's practically driving became a necessity in my case. So, and that's why I'm doing it right now. Let's go with spotting. You would certainly reconstruct his face against that wall if you had to go through all that. It's fine. It wasn't that bad. Sure. Thanks, RZ. You're a peach. You're a Princess Peach, my man. The fuck? 2 points? Ah, she received random 2 points from somewhere. Random 2 points is random. Well, I guess we're gonna make her into a strong battle man. Well, battle lady, but battle man. Anybody else of interest over here? No. Well, we got the Kingslayer. That was it. We got the Kingslayer, the strongest weapon in the game, which is great. You just have to fight against a party of around 70 high-tier Valahedra soldiers to do so. You just need to learn myself. You're too old to not know how to drive. It's kind of a necessary life skill. Exactly, my man. Exactly. Well, it's not a necessary life skill if you plan on not having kids, or if your wife knows how to drive, or stuff like that. It's not a necessity. But since my wife is as scared of driving as I am, I have to bite the bullet. It just makes sense that I have to bite the bullet. So, and no, that's not a sexist remark or stuff like that. It's just me trying to, not burden my wife with a thing that she doesn't want to do. Okay, so fuck off. Right, let's speak with the trainer. We are doing the Rapier quest now. Oh, totally, RZ. Totally. I have a question about a more mysterious matter. Ask away. I was told that your trainers hold a certain man with the utmost respect for his proficiency in combat. I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit more about this man, the Dueler. The Dueler? My. It has been many years since I last heard that name. To answer your question, yes, I can tell you a little bit more about him. However, as I don't want this rather valuable information to fall into the wrong hands, you must first prove your worth to me. And how might I do that? Well, in a normal practice fight, I would start off easy and work you up to the tiers of difficulty. Instead of doing that, I will put you up against 3 of my finest fighters in a row, and then I will tell you what you want to hear. Are you interested? Are you ready? I am, sure. Let's fuck them up. I agree, Gabby. And that's why I said it's not a necessity if you, don't plan on having kids, if you don't plan on marrying, if you don't have an interest, don't see a need into driving. It was a good fight indeed. My next opponent will be the Ace Fighter. Oh, thank you, Thorn. I try my best to immerse ourselves in a, good fashion. I try to voice act a little bit, although I kind of suck at it. Well, mostly because I don't have practice in it, but you get my idea. You get the idea. Oh boy, this guy's fast. He was fast. So, not knowing does limit you on some jobs. At least it does here, even stuff that is in tech. True, in America you kind of need to know how to drive because usually sometimes workplaces are very, very far away from your home, so you have to commute. Well done, very well done. Not only have you proven yourself, but you have also impressed me greatly. I am confident that I can now tell you what I know. It was on that day, the first and last I saw him, that this man approached my training field. He did not give a name, so thereafter we simply referred to him as the Dueler, for reasons that will soon become apparent. The moment he began to spar, I knew there was something different about him. It was his flawless technique, his record-setting defeat of my fighters, maybe even the sun dancing off of that fancy sword of his. It was incredible. I even threw uneven matchups against him. Even outnumbered 12 to 1, he managed to dodge and slash and parry his way to victory. Soon my men had all but collapsed from exhaustion, and Adula, sheathing his narrow sword, turned and departed with nothing but a nod in my direction. I swooned, and I had an epic boner for a week. My account of the Adula is one of many among trainers in Perisno, and you can find a compendium of information on the man in the great library of Galv. Farewell and good luck in your quest. Okay. People just get a license since it's easier to get around than walking, I guess. It's okay, Genji. Currently, I'm unemployed, and I full-time stream. Sadly, it does not support me financially yet. Hopefully that's going to change in the near future. I see. Okay. Oh, no, Biscuit Cake, I think you misunderstood me. For heaven's sake, I hope that my son will never need to be taken to the hospital, or my wife, or anybody that I love and care about. But in case it happens, I need to be prepared, and that's why it's a good idea to get myself a driver's license. And not just for that situation. If we need to drive back to my hometown, visit the parents or something like that, it's a good skill to have. That's all, Biscuit Cake. So, I'm sorry if I caused a misunderstanding. Hello, Glass of Poo. Well, sadly, I am nowhere near your location, and I don't have a driver's license, so I can't drive you to the nearest hospital. What's wrong, my man? Are you joking, or do you actually feel sick? Hello, Kikade. Welcome back to D&D, dude. What's up? I wish your dad forced you to learn, because after your permit expired, you never got one, because either insurance wanted too much for him to teach you, or car issues. Sorry to hear that. I did not drive because of a strange issue with your peripheral vision. You have a perfect sight right ahead. You were even a marksman in the army, but your peripheral vision is non-existent. Danger for cyclists, even for pedestrians crossing irregularly. You can't see those, so you decide instead of being a danger to your fellow car traffic to give up your driver's license. That sounds about right, Gabi. I don't even think you are allowed to get yourself a driver's license. I don't think you would pass the medical check in a scenario like that. If I recall correctly, of course. Oh my good God. That is a lot of raw silk. Well, don't mind if I goddamn giggity do. Gonna be grabbing that, and I think I'm gonna be making a lot of money in Lyle. I got a feeling that today's gonna be a good day. As long as we don't meet a big pile of enemies just waiting for us to get out of the woods like those ladies right there. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, thank you. You got a really high temperature? Okay, hopefully you have in your country the equivalent of paracetamol. In Romania it's paracetamol. I'm not sure how you say it in English. Grab some cold medicine and get yourself warm in a blanket, and you'll be fine. Oh, I see, Gabby. I understand. I will try, Thorn. I will try to woo the Elven Lady. Oh, woe is me. Mercenary Skirmisher. Holy okay, I have not found any of my lost companions. Any of them. And I am scared and I am sad. Farmer, I will help you, my good man, to release your boys. Silver thing after, and cha-ching, 15k. Good. Which is the village that we need to save? Saloon. Out to the west. Okay. Do we have capable of men of glorious combat? We have some capable men of glorious combat. Not a lot of men of glorious combat. Let's see what's attacking Saloon, and we'll see if we can deal with it. Oh no, Des, I understand, but we're already. So let me explain how I got over my fear of fear of driving. I had the same issue like you do, being afraid that I'm gonna be a menace to society and I'm gonna kill people with my car. So, oh my goodness gracious. It's simply a fear of the unknown. Once I started, hands-on driving, understanding how everything works, how to control the car properly, that fear subsided, and that fear subsided. It's lesser now. With experience, while gaining experience, you will no longer fear being a menace while driving, because you'll know how to handle the car in all situations. It does require a lot of concentration from you, and that's okay. So, trust me, Des, if you ever plan on trying to get your driver's license again, once you start, you're gonna gain confidence, and you're gonna get better at it. I'm still gaining confidence right now. Oh wow, Benji, that is quite expensive, my man. Quite expensive indeed. Volunteer, bounty hunters, and let's go eastwards. We are not capable of doing this quest yet. You've decided to try and find the mythical red Immortals. We'll need a full hands-on army for this. We're also going to need a full hands-on army for Remus's quest. And what else? I don't need a full hands-on army for Find the Rapier quest, but I need at least 10 capable, strong soldiers. For Capture Some Prisoners from Remoon, this is going to go easy once we get some more high-tier soldiers under our belt. And I'm simply referring to the boys. Also, once we get some more companions, things should be okay. I'm going to go to Esari. I'm going to go Esari Temar Oyens, see if we can grab some cheap silk from there. That Ankar Seducer is not my cup of tea. We'll not be capable of glorious combat. I think that's a good price. Fine raw silk. I think I can sell that for 800. Should be okay. And oh, hello. An Antorian bowman. I don't want to engage against that army. Good. We're gonna go Elsinore, Oyens, and then go back to Lyle to sell what we got. Oh, no. Oh, I'm an idiot. I am simply a klutz. Musician. Nothing. Okay. No. Oyens, and then from there to Lyle. Do I want to go and fight those guys? That's a 5 Elsinore patrol. If they lose, I gotta have to get in there and fight myself. No, they did not lose. Like, oh wow, you guys been talking. Had a second layer of fear as you didn't want to total your dad's car, as you knew he couldn't afford another one at the time. Oh, okay. Well, it's not a sexist thing. It's simply fact, my man, that younger people take bigger risks. It's a fact. Yes, Biscuit. Practically the green faction are elves, and these blue guys over here are also elves. Both of them are elven factions. So yeah, there are a lot of them. You were furious when you had your driving school because your instructor had an old car from the 70s. Piece of junk. If you switched to the 4th gear and reached 80 kilometers an hour, I feel like it will fall apart. The instructor had a good reaction, though. He almost hit a tram head-on. Fortunately, it was dual-controlled. Yeah. The car that I'm working on is also dual-controlled. It sometimes has this weird fetish of yelling, "It's time to duel," but I don't know why. I can't put my finger on it. Okay. We're gonna go northeastwards now. I think we're gonna go towards Galv. Galv is the center of learning El Torania. You're gonna be able to find a lot of students there, which will help you out with the quests. They'll tell you more about the Red Worlds. They're also gonna tell us about Remus. Actually, no, not about Remus. About finding the Rapier. That's what I wanted to say. So we're gonna go towards there. Yeah, that was super cheap. That was incredibly cheap. You're an elf fan? I'm an elf fan too. Actually, no, I'm a fan of anybody that's very good at shooting with a bow and arrow. When I was a little kid, my grandfather, God rest his soul, built me and my brother bows and arrows for us to play around with, and homemade bows and arrows was amazing. So, kind of had a thing for them since back then. Oh, well, that does not help a lot, my man. Hey, BV Justice. Doing good, my man. Welcome back to the inn. Azure Keep? They're on the same level like the Thorian Elves, Thorn. Very, very small difference between the two. Ransom broker, nothing else. Nothing else of interest over here. Outlawed criminals, though, that are running away from me. Okay. Let's see who slits through. No. Who slits who, my man? Oh, well, that is that sexist, Benji. But again, it does make sense because statistics don't lie. Yes. Yes, Thorn, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, Gabby. Glad to see you're intact, my boy. I'm glad to see you're intact. Oh, wow, we're actually losing people. Thought we would be capable of fighting against these guys. It seems I was wrong. Well, the fact of the matter is we don't have our doctor with us, so any battle that we're going to be going in will mean quite a few losses for us, sadly. Everybody's kind of doing a one-on-one here and there. Oh, well, at least my sword is capable of dishing out the damages. Kind of underestimated these guys. Yep. Hello, Kajit. Yep, this is the first day back and streaming. Got back home yesterday. Let's focus a little bit on the game, shall we? No, biscuit cake. If their strength was based on their appearance, they'd be big, strong, burly men. That are just very, very good at fighting, I'd say. So no, I don't think the elves are strong because they're pretty. Yep, got the Kingslayer. Hello, Isud. Welcome to the inn. When it comes to fantasy elves, you have a weird view. You always like female elves because they usually have more of a mystic look to you. Rare you find a male fantasy elf that has a mystic look to you, and came to that option before you even talk about slut armor, because Skyrim and whatnot. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Isud. That's actually a nice compliment. I appreciate it, my man. And I'm glad that you enjoy my content. Yeah, I know, Gabby. That's why currently I'm just utilizing these guys as bounty hunters, you know? Bounty hunters, that's all. That's all. Once we get our own army with blackjack and hookers, I'm just gonna grab myself archers. Yep, because Google's always right, biscuit cake. Ha ha! Okay, you need to get a goddamn chill pill. Knight of Doom. I wonder if he plays a lot of Doom. Holy fuck. Lost 24 men. You know what? You know what? I feel like it's time. It's time to transition into our main army. I don't know. I just got a feeling that it's enough. It's enough. Okay, well, we got all of the horses we need just from this one battle. Let's update the management of the gear. Slither, upgrade your armor. Go one-handed shield, crossbow, and bolts. There. Okay. Let's go back to Vinica, because those outlaws are going to kick our asses. We also leveled up ourselves, which is great. 24 strength, 12 agility. Right, it seems we received a random point into agility, and that's good. I am, Des. I am saying that Google can be wrong sometimes. Well, biscuit cake, there are the strongest archers in this mod. I should, Gubby. And yes, guys, vote, because, you know, tomorrow we're going to be playing what's been voted. And yes, I am aware that's the old vote system, but I'm still going to take it into consideration. It's the old vote from before I left for my hometown. Now, I want to bring this agility up to 15, and then work on my... You know what? I'm not going to work on my... I'm going to keep on putting points into strength. Become stronger. Stronger, faster, and more powerful. Bring that throwing skill up. Now, 4 bounty hunters, 8 bounty hunters, another volunteer. Slowly making our way. Now, hopefully, I'm gonna find some friends in Lesbia. I don't know where my companions are, and that's kind of shitty. Let me keep my eyes on the map for a little bit until I reach Lesbia, and then I'm gonna read what you guys are saying. You don't know any of what, Khajiit, my boy? Mercenary Calves, Ransom Broker. Again, nobody. Nobody knows my boys where they at. Well, I guess I'm gonna grab just a few more slaves. 15 males. Actually, a little bit more. I need 15 prisoners, so I can finish the quest for Ramoon, and then we're gonna transition into our stronger army. And I do plan on utilizing the Elven soldiers, and that's my 15 prisoners limit that I'm looking for. Now let's go towards Galv, and hopefully I find my boys there, just having a nice cup of warm tea, or beer, or ale, or whatever they fancy. Deserters, Order of Faith, and to Galv. Order of Faith, it seems to be going good. Oh, you forgot? You don't know any of the games? I recommend that you check out Steam on those games that I have in the list. They're pretty fucking good. If they weren't pretty fucking good, I wouldn't have put them there. Sure, Des. No problem. Upgrade to glory-seeking men. There. Traveler, Mercenary Lancer, Thrak, Kingish. Wait. 4.5k. Oh, we did not get Kingish yet. Okay, I'll have to grab Kingish. I'll send him to gather right to rule as soon as I level him up. Kingish is a noble, so he is going to be a vassal soon. It seems we've sent him to gather right to... What? What? I am slightly confused. Hello? Good sir, I'd like for you to know, okay? Oh, don't tell me that I have to pay them again. Oh, please don't tell me that I have to do that. Have I played the Half-Life games? Yes, I did play the Half-Life games. Now let's go to the castle and start talking with people. Sure, Des. Thanks for stopping by, my man. Peace. I beg your pardon, but this book requires my full concentration. Oh my god. Your mouth is in the middle of your head. Your mouth is where your nose is supposed to be. That is creepy. I don't want to disrupt your work, but I was hoping to find someone who can direct me to a specific book. Alright then, quickly. What are you looking for? Well, so this library housed a compilation of information about a man named, or nicknamed, the Dueler. Ah, yes. Funny you shouldn't inquire about the book yet, Desai. I was actually about to return it to the library. I had planned on reading it, but we sidetracked by my newfound interest in Tolranian political history. Did you know that Nibor Hood, the nefarious leader of the Outlaws, is the brother of the Tolranian claimant, Lady Telora? How fascinating. And yes, that's a wordplay on that's Robin Hood, but whatever. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, I suppose I can lend the book to you for a little while until you find what you need. So long. Okay, Ferries to Galv. Hello, what brings you to the Library of Galv? Is there anything I can do to assist your research? Actually, there is. Demon worshippers are a scourge on our great city, and they often attack students of this library, specifically some outside the city are a great nuisance. Could you deal with them? No, I can't. I don't have a strong enough army for that. I'm not sure who Brock Lesnar is. When you're semi-done with Perisno, will you be playing Viking Conquest, or do you have other plans? I have other plans, Thorn, and I've already finished Viking Conquest on stream. Are you a scholar? Indeed I am. Who are you? I'm Revol, at your service. I've come here to Galv, to the great center of learning and education, to seek some answers to my questions. I was hoping a very learned man like you could help me. Well, I suppose I cannot blame a young man for being curious. What is it exactly that you seek? I wish to know more about the Red Immortals. What? The Red Immortals are nothing but a children's myth. Leave me be now. Please. I'm sorry for bothering then. Can you at least point me to someone who knows more about them? Man shakes his head and rolls his eyes. Fine. But you must first do something for me. Of course. What do you need? The infamous bandit called Rad Team stole a family heirloom of mine. It is a relic shaped like a cup, and he took it. The man grinds his teeth in rage. I want you to track that bastard down, destroy his lair, and return to me the relic. Then I shall give you a clue on where the Red Immortals are. Okay, I'll do it. Okay, you can find Radasim near the forest around here. Right. He's an American wrestler. He once broke a kid's nose. He sounds like a great guy. He sounds like a great guy. Bless it, boom. He's studying. Scholar is looking for a republic. A republic, a system of government. You're foreign to this land, historian from the Clarintin Empire. And he's looking for a republic. Great for him. Jolly. It's kind of interesting that Lord Ethan Lindale, this guy, keeps an entire library of and scholars inside his own keep. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. It is awful. I was sarcastic when I said that he seems like a great guy. Biscuit cake. But it seems sarcasm is a hard thing to transmit in this world. Okay, so I'm kind of scared that Kingish, the boy over there, will be a pain to deal with. Actually, no. I'm kind of scared that Kingish, I had him before and I need to pay for all of the companions again so I can, you know, get them back into the party, and that would be a pain. Let's start reading the Anthology of the Dueler. And from here, we're going to loop around, go back towards Arish. Let's stop at Bulgan for right now. See if there's anybody interested. Anybody interested in joining us? 8K have been achieved. We're at 19K. Gotta make some more cash. Okay, Biscuit Cake. I understand. I was just messing. I'm sorry to say, but wrestling's fake. It might just all be an act. And that's it. I don't think we have to take, you know, wrestling seriously. Yeah, it's all a, you know, this dude, Brock Lesnar, is a actor, well, a big burly actor that has the role of acting like a crazy person. And that's pretty much the gist of it. I don't think we have to worry too much. Now, let's go to Crane. From Crane, we're going to go Arish, grab all of the salt of the land, and then go westwards. Hello. I think I could find this. I could fight these sandwalkers now. I think we have the capable men of dealing with these guys. Don't get involved, Jahar and Mercenary Patrol. Thank you. Oh no, I don't want to leave you in peace. I want to kill you gloriously in combat. There. So yeah. Although when I was little and I was watching wrestling, I felt like it was the most amazing motherfucking thing in the world. It happens, Thorn. It happens. A fight that doesn't involve any rules, and you just gotta wrestle and beat everyone to death. Well, to death. To submission. It was awesome. I don't know. I liked it. But then, you know, I kind of noticed the patterns and... Oh, well, this one's fake. This is fake as fuck, but I still enjoyed it nonetheless. Yes, Biscuit Cake. It's sadly in the nature of humanity to be awful. What you gonna do? But it's also in the nature of humanity to be good. They have that capacity. And we mustn't forget it. You gotta see both sides of the... You know, both sides of the glass. Thorn, I think I've answered this one. I finished Viking Conquest on stream. Maybe we're gonna revisit it somewhere down the line. Once I finish Perisno, I think I'm gonna be tackling Warsword Conquest. Whoop, nope, changed my mind. Update the management of the equipment. Kingish, upgrade your armor and your horse. Go for bow, arrows, one-hander, shield, and that's it. Let the boys grab whatever they want. And good. To Crane we go. Your heart hurts when you see that? I know. It happens, and we have to accept it. Or do something about it. But if we can't do anything, we just have to accept it. Oh, I see. Well, that makes sense, Thorn. That makes sense. In your country, people enjoy watching dogs die. That is fucked up, Glass of Poo. Of course. I feel like I'm a guide pumping person right now. People want to see me play that because they want the guide. Well, which is okay, because that was my intention of helping. That was my initial idea when I started playing Mountain Blade. I wanted to teach other people how to play Mountain Blade and beat it. Because, my god, I know the frustration that you need to go through to learn these mods and get good at them. But if you have the knowledge, if you have the research done, things become much more easier. Much easier. So, all's good. Mercenary tracker. 9 prisoners, getting there. Slowly but surely getting there, so that's great. Let's check on salt in these villages around the area, and then around Arish. Then we're going to go to Arish itself. It's okay, Biscuit Cake. You don't need to watch animals suffer. Okay. I guess each with their own. Nope, nothing in these villages. Let's go to Arish. I guess it's a deep conversation. But I don't know if it's that deep, Thorn, because, you know, of course you're gonna feel bad about seeing animals die. Of course you're also gonna feel bad about seeing people die. And I think the main reason why, you know, it's easier to see people die than animals die. It's because usually if animals die, it's our fault, you know, and there's nothing in the animal's position that it can control to change that. But when it's about humans, they usually, in most movies, they die because of their own stupidity or because of a mistake that could have been avoided, I guess. Oh my shit nuggets, my inventory is full. I'll have to do an investment on that end, huh? To increase the size. Okay. Well, let's go directly to Lyle. Actually, no, before we go directly to Lyle, I'm just gonna check Arish. Yo, Janku Kiva, welcome back to the DNO Man. What's up? Nothing here. So, out of all of the 10 companions that I've lost from my party, I couldn't find one of them. Okay, maybe I found Kingish, but I don't 100% sure if Kingish was part of my party to begin with. But still. I don't think we want to see that, Biscuit Cake. By closing the tab, that's how you can not see that. You know, there's a saying, ignorance is bliss. It's sadly true. It's sadly true. If you are ignorant, if you're not aware of things that are going on, you know, the less you know, the happier you can be. The more you know, the harder it is to find happiness and content in what you do. And I think that's as deep as we're gonna go, folks. I mean, goddamn, I see miners around me. I think it's fine. So, let's get back onto the action, and let's talk a little bit about what we need to do right now. I will check on what day we're at. We're on day 66, so we have 100 days to keep on building enterprises and marry Princess Lily and be part of a strong faction. Oh my god, am I dead or am I dead? How much do you want? 2k? I don't have that much money. I do have, but I would not like to give it to you without a fight. So let's go and kick their ass. Yes, Benji. Yes, that's what I do. I think I mentioned it several times in the previous episodes, so yeah, that's exactly what I do. It's fine to be kind, it's just be careful not to be naive. Okay, Biscuit Cake? It's perfectly okay to be kind, and it's actually a very, very nice thing that you're kind. Just do not be naive. Because it's sadly, and I'm sorry for the expression, a dog-eat-dog world out there. Nice. Okay, these Alentorian bowmen are very, very strong shock troops. They just murdered a lot of our boys. No problem, Benji. No problem. I haven't been around a week, so I think we're good. We just lost 10 men. And not enough. Not enough for us to take as prisoners, huh? Give me those, and give me that Marauder. Lame. Lame-o vision. Sweet Jesus, that's a very high price. Better than the salts, definitely better than the salty prices. I'm just gonna put the bread in and grab some of this stuff, like so. It's easier to buy food back. Can we run on 75 bread? Yeah, we can run on 75 bread until we reach Lyle. Or Elsinore in this case. We'll be just fine. Glory seeking men, bounty hunters, bounty hunters. There. Have a lot of gypsies. The whole country hates them because they don't pay taxes and steal. Even in one city, the gypsies beat up random people on the streets. Your opinion is they either have to leave the country or die. Well, a lot of people have that opinion about other races too. That does make you racist, but I understand why you're that way. Okay, but biscuit cake, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Gonna sell those. I'm gonna buy myself some okay, maybe not bread. I'm gonna buy ourselves some fruit and cabbages. And then go. Yes, that sounds good, Benji. Car insurance sounds great. Or let's talk about Perisno. Shall we? I mean, this is going on YouTube. I think we should switch the conversation back to Perisno. About what we're doing. You know, questions about Perisno. About what type of troops we have. Stuff like that. Sure. Give me 15 male slaves. Give me another 15 male slaves. The reason I want male slaves is because they can become bounty hunters. Bounty hunters. Brontosaur hunters. And that should give us 24 prisoners. Okay. On our way of having enough prisoners for Moon to finish that quest. Just gotta be careful not to meet some of the bad people around here, like those Ankar seducers that will ruin my day up if they catch me. They just ruin my day up. Declaration of War, Kingdom of Tolrania against the Righteous Dragon. Tolrania is fucked, sadly. Tolranians, out of all of the factions, are some of the weakest troops out there. And we have 26k. That is enough money to build another enterprise somewhere. We'll have to decide where that somewhere is. Allendale, welcome back, my boy. Allendale is our medic. Uldin is also here. Welcome back. Mercenary Cav, Book Merchant, Ransom Broker, Traveler. Okay. Two very, very important boys have joined us. Great. And Surgery 8, Allendale, my boy. Oh, I've missed you. I've missed you so. No, Ankars. No. Bad Ankars. Bad. Oh my god, they're actually catching up to me. Help. Archduke. Help. That's not helping. So, Lyle, Elsinore, Forneron. Let's see if I have enterprises over here. Lyle, Elsinore. Oh, shit. I don't have one in Forneron. I'm gonna go build one in Forneron right now. Then we're gonna return. Oh, shh. Tell me those ladies are not catching up to me. Please tell me they're not catching up to me. Thank you. I think I've been taken prisoner too much as it is. I know, Thorn. I know. What's my biggest fear? Dying, I guess. Glass of poo. Guess my biggest fear is dying. Or other people around me dying. That is... I guess that is my biggest fear. Yours is air raids? Okay. I'm going elite bounty hunters. Going elite bounty hunters. Whoa, nope, that's not in the troop tree. That is in the minor troop tree section. Where are they? No, those are cavalrymen, peasant women, glory-seeking men. Practically go volunteer, volunteer, bounty hunter, and then
Bartender of the Year award goes to.
Well, thank you, Thorn. I'm not sure who it's gonna go to, but thank you for resubscribing, my man. So, elite bounty hunter comes equipped with blunt weapons. The inspector comes also equipped with a piercing weapon, so he's not gonna get as many prisoners as the bounty hunter. So that's why I go for him. The inspector, though, does come equipped with a better horse than the elite bounty hunter. Also, elite bounty hunter has a higher level. So there's your answer.